Okay, so this next video is meant to help you search for reliable sources for your own topic. I'm going to just throw out a few search terms based on the sample that I'm working on, that I worked on in the last video. So the topic that I'm looking for is the cause and effect of Hurricane Katrina. I need to keep in mind that they should be from a library database, reliable news outlets like NPR, BBC, CNN, or the New York Times, or from a .org or .edu URL. So, say I'm looking for my first article, because I need to put the hyperlink of the article right here, so I can have it later to cite my source. I'm going to want to add a new tab on my window, and one of the first things I could type is causes of Hurricane Katrina. That'd be a good place to start. Depending on your natural disaster, you might type causes of Australian wildfires. You might type causes of volcano eruption. That just would be a good place to start. But for the example, let's go with causes of Hurricane Katrina. So this first Google search, if I'm looking back at what is allowed, I'm not using a library database, so I need to make sure it's from a reliable news source or from a .org or .edu URL. Now, when you look at the URL of something, you can see it in green right here. So like right here under each possible option is the URL, which is the web address. So you need to make sure that there is a .org or a .edu next to it, or that it's from one of those reliable news sources that you have listed on the table here. So let's say I want to click on this. First, I'll check the URL. Looks like hurricanescience.org. Okay, this is a .org, so it's reliable. It is allowed for this. So it looks like I have this source here. It's from .org, so it's from an organization. Anybody can get a .com web domain, but not everybody can get a .org. You usually have to have a bit more credibility. Like down here, we have the University of Rhode Island and the Graduate School of Oceanography. So it means a little bit more here. So this could be a decent source. I'm going to go ahead and copy it for now. I'm going to go back to my cause and effect pre-research assignment Google Doc. And do you see what I did here? So up here in the search box, I'm just going to click it once. I'm going to click Control-C to copy on the Chromebook. Once it's all blue, I can click Control-C. I'm going to go back here, and under article link hyperlink 1, which is just the URL, I'm going to Control-V to paste it. And that gives me the URL of my first source that I might be using. So next up, if you search through, you might want to type in effects of Hurricane Katrina or news stories about Hurricane Katrina. You know, any of these would be good search terms so that we can find the information that we need, which is the cause and effect of this natural disaster. So let's say I search for that. I would rinse and repeat that same thing that we did with the first hyperlink and URL. I would find it, find a source that I liked, and paste the URL in this second box. That's enough for this video. The next video, I'm going to tell you how to take notes to find information from each article. I'm going to tell you how to take notes to find information from each article, and that's in the third video that I'll have attached to this.